little later this morning. There's a lot of people out. So this week, every day, on the south stairwell, which is closer to Walnut Street in our building, anyway, kind of that front entrance faces west. And every day there's been a gaseous aroma on the stairwell, somewhere, anywhere between like 9-ish and 13, 14-ish. So this morning, as soon as I opened the door to the south stairwell, I was hit with, there it is again, whatever it is. We don't have gas in the building. This became a discussion a couple years ago. Everything is electric, but I don't know where the gas lines run in terms of the city and which locations use gas and which don't. A lot of homes have gas. I was trying to identify what type of gas it was. Today I get sort of Bunsen burner gas. Yesterday I was thinking like propane, butane, heat lamp, in that realm, like a portable stove. A lot of people, especially in school, there's a lot of students in my building for like UPenn and similar. And I know people get those portable gas stoves, and a lot of YouTubers use them if they want to do like a cooking channel. And I was like, is it that aroma? So, anyway, odd things go on in the building where I live, and I wondered, like, it's almost in the realm of, is the building like a psychic-ish ground, or do weird things come up and then out there in the community or somewhere else something weird happens? Like, for instance, all of a sudden someone put a really nice bike on the stairwell. There's plenty of room. It's not like, they put it off in a little side corner. And I'm like, wow, that's a nice bike, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, we have rumple strips in the, 2 days later, even though I think that car, actually, the tires were not good there on the front. Toggle bar or whatever. But 2 days later, the hockey player from the Flyers, who was riding his bike like with his brother or what have you, I forget who he was with, had that tragic fatal accident where some car swerved or did something and then hit the hockey player. And it, like, stuff like that happens frequently enough where it's like, what is it? Like, that's just one example. And, I'm wondering today or this week, because of the gas, is there an issue? Earlier this week, a professional clown who was older, I guess, who went by Jingles the Clown, her house was leveled by a fire. I'm assuming it was gas related. Just because the whole house was leveled. She was outside gardening, I guess, when the fire started. I'm not sure if it's gas because she was outside and uninjured. But it was the same day when the movie trailers were here in Philadelphia, Haddad's movie trailers. It was like that Monday. And interestingly, on Haddad's website, there's a jingle. Because I looked up Haddad's again. I've looked them up before because many years ago, there were so many Haddad's trailers that I looked it up, and they service the area, particularly New York, Philadelphia, and similar. We have 2 American flags here at Le Pen Quotidien, 56 or 65 on these gold balloons. Anyway, when you look up Haddad's trailers and you see at the top of their webpage, they have little notes and a little dancing, the letters dance, and it's like Haddad's jingle. And you click on Haddad's jingle, and it's an old, really old school, vintage sounding, old time jingle. And it sounds like, I don't even know what era that is. We're talking 40s, maybe 50s, maybe even 30s. That's how old that sound is. It's like old, you know, many of us have heard it. I'm certain that there are younger generations who might not know that sound, should they never have come across it. I'm from the 70s, so it was still lingering out there, but still it's a really old sound. And you know, gas as a source of energy to cook is considered old-ish. You know, it's often preferred. Go up this way. It's often preferred by, say, serious chefs and stuff like that. But you know, for everyday folk, somewhere along the line, electric became preferred because of potential dangers, even though it rarely happens. Although this year, or in the past couple of years, I feel like there's been house explosions a lot, even though it's select and it's, you know, still a game of odds. Like, more than likely it won't happen to you, but who does it happen to and why? Cigar here. I see a cord going into the bottom of this old Bellevue. Wow, that's where Starbucks was. See where the arch is there? There used to be a Starbucks there. From the back, like you would have never recognized, you know, no one saw the back, but that's where the Starbucks would have been. I don't know if it's ever returning to this thing here. Closed during the pandemic and is never coming back. You know, my guess is. So, anyway, that's that. So, gas. And what if, you know, the Intel community, whatever, could float aromas or smells? And you're wondering what the source is, or if there's a problem in a home, a building, workplace, in a city, whatever. Say aromas could actually be transmitted. I don't know who's capable of it, or how, or if it's an agency, groups of people, what. But say they could do that. Oh, we also have flags in front of Cheesecake Factory and Verizon, just like with Pan Quotidian. And say they could do that, and it could make you cause money. Say you're in a home and you keep picking up on an aroma, so you have to hire some